Trying to get everything set up. I got my washing machine going. Got supper on the stove, so we'll have to stop, go grab supper. I can eat while I still hunt. I got multi-talented in that way. So now we're getting on to the computer
Real
version.
estate investing is the process of buying, owning.
I gotta remember to turn that off before I come on. There we go. Okay, so we got 15 rows left. We actually had 15 rows last night in an hour and 45 minutes. I was shocked I did that many that fast. So we get these last bit done tonight. If not, I may have a few rows tomorrow night. I do need to go wash my truck tomorrow night, so we'll have a bunch of quarters and a little bit more other change to go through tomorrow night along with that. And there's the first light. That's funny. Tells me I'm not on. Oh, with the light. So let's see. In the lead for the Westward Journey series, we had the Buffalo, then the Pacific View, Ocean View, whatever you want to call it. Followed by the Peace, and the last place is the Killboat. That's where everything stands at right now in this hunt. Like I said, we got 15 more rows left to go through. This weekend I'm taking a break. We'll be getting 10 rows of quarters, maybe 11 or 12. We'll see how much money I got on me when I go to the bank Friday. Well, that's a nasty looking one. Hello, welcome in, whoever the second person is. Let's see. Chat. Well, that's not giving me a chat box. $13 people. Welcome in, y'all. I've only found one silver. This is the other night. We got a 45S. Oh, this box. I got 15 rows left. Maybe I might get lucky and get another one because that was found early on into the hunt. I see. I'm not seeing chat on the computer screen, so I have to. We're hunting nickels. Looking for airs, die chips, old nickels, pre-60 on back, or 61 on back. In Jefferson book, you need 60 and 61. And what I'm doing with these, I'm slowly putting tubes together. Looking for the 2009s and 2024 nickels. We got a Denver one last night. It makes the 6-1 out of 10 boxes to come across 2009 Denver. And on the 2024, let me count. I think my mark's off. I have eight 2024 Denvers. This hunt, Zach. I'm not getting chat on my computer screen, and I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Well, my computer's being not friendly right now. So if I miss your name, Zayden. Also, if you don't know, you can find die chips on the side of the building. You can find doubling in the doors and windows on these coins. You know where to look for them at. The die chips are called beehives on the building. And a good example is one right here. See, you got a big massive die chip right there on the side. That is they call a beehive. Actually, I got one on both sides, but this I found the other night. I haven't posted the video yet of that one on. Or may have. Also looking for a very nice 82 and 83 because it did not make mint sets. So I'm trying to find the nickels with some steps showing on those. Plus I'm filling out a book. And I think I need a 2017 Philly before I move on to the next one. Yep, 2017 Philly. Looking for the 2026s, but we seem to get those like later in the year, the new coins later in the year and here at Baton Rouge. You can find die chips in the letters too. I mean, I collect them, and who knows, one day I may just decide to turn them all back in, but right now I like collecting them because it's something fun to do. Now, I've seen some with a bunch of die chips on there sell for $10, $15 on eBay in the past. Which today I bought the 2008 mint set on eBay because nobody seems to have it, even on Whatnot. Nobody has them. So if I found somebody had a bunch for sale on eBay, I bought one. The reason why that one's so popular is because it's the last year of the memorial cent. Okay, I'm going to relaunch this computer. I do not know why chat is not coming up on my computer. I thought it was probably in the past. Now I got chat going. Zayden. Okay. Yay, the chat's now working on my computer. Just had to relaunch it. So looking definitely for silver, V nickels. I only found one. That was the last week. I had a V nickel from 1897. First time I ever found a V nickel. Buffalo nickels, the original Buffalo nickels. Not the 2005, but the originals from 1913 through 38. I guess I'm by myself again. So tonight for supper, I got red beans and rice heating up on the stove right now. I'm probably going to stop here after I do this roll and go stir. Still partially frozen. Also, make sure you check the railing on your nickels. So sometimes you can find die chips on these up here in the railings. I found one time with the die chip up there. One Philly. 2019 Denver. Still looking for 21 Denvers and 22 Denvers I could put into a tube. Here's a 21 Denver. It's going into a tube right now. We got 2005 Philly. Buffalo. Adds one more to its lead. So when I finish this box, that means I've searched $1,000 worth of nickels. And with 2,000 nickels in the box times 10, that is 20,000 nickels searched. And within, what, 4, 8, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, 11 weeks. I do miss getting a box of the pennies. Not cheaper. And the one nickel I'm having trouble finding is the 2009 Phillies. And we've had one so far this year. It's already in a book. Peace. The contact mark there. So this is a Philly. And I do not see no splitting in the zeros or on the 4 for the double die. Some of the double dies you cannot see unless you got a coin scope. Oh, we got another 24 Denver that gives us number 9. Been average about 8 per box on the 24 Denvers this year. There you got a die chip right here below the F. Well, actually, that's the contact damage. Never mind. Got a little die chip in the M. Ooh, something going on with this one. So I'm building tubes up of the 50s and 60s and 40s. Right now, just putting them all in one tube. Then as I fill up a tube, I'll go back and start separating them out by mint marks. If you weren't here last night, I did buy a 1948S. I think I paid $3 and shipping was more than that. But it's okay. So that's a semi-key day. I'm missing 50. I gotta look at my book again. You gotta write this stuff down. Sometimes I can remember it, sometimes I can't. So I need a 51 DNS, 50 Philly, and 55 Philly. Hey, 1990 mint set. Get the A6 proof. I still got to crack that out. So I still got a few more coins left to get in the more modern style. Hello, welcome in. Just trying to finish up the box of nickels tonight. Started a little late than last night. Yeah, come home and cut grass. So with a little with the round lawnmower, I cut most of it. I got to repair the yard from having the trees taken down. Because when they cut the trees down, the yard was extremely wet. And the little bobcat kind of tore it up a little bit. So this weekend, I'm hoping I'm going to throw some dirt out, some water or on the dirt out there where they piled it up, kind of softened up so I can knock it down using a hoe and a shovel. Fill in the dirt. May have to get some dirt anyway. And a lot of nice 25 Denvers. Where I got that tube filled up. So I'm trying to fill the tubes with the nice nickels too, of the more moderns. So I'm working backwards. What they look for is a die chipped on a rim coming out called Cuds. I've never found one. I've seen other people find them, but I had never found one. That's a bucket list coin for me. Boy, these some dirty looking coins. That's why I wear gloves. Now the gloves I ordered from Amazon for like $8-9 plus tax. If I go to the, and that's for 100 of them. If I go to like CVS, Walgreens, where the drugstores are, it's like $12 for a box of 50. A box will last me 100 hunts. Looks like right now I'm putting the coins up in the boxes, in the books. They're going to die crack. Let's see if this is a die crack. Yeah, this is a die crack. I can't get the gunk off. I think it's gum stuck on there or something. Rubbing alcohol will take that off. So we got a die crack. To get €2 last night roll hunting, got a one from Finland and one from Germany. 5 cent euros. So when that happens, somebody goes to Europe, they get the euros, they come back with them, they end up spend them. Actually, I want somebody to try to pay me. There's 64. Not decent shape. I told me had somebody at McDonald's try to pay with money from paper money from England. He said, "Sir, this is America and this is not England." He goes, "Oh, I forgot I had those in my wallet." the die chip between the T and the Y. We'll keep that one. Those are not semi-rare to find. So when I cook, I'll be right back. I gotta stir my beans up. I'm gonna stir up the beans. Right, ready to eat. I thought out. I'm coming back. I am coming back. So I added another can of red beans to what's in the pot, which has some potato flakes to thicken them up. Huh. Shows me 0 people, but yet I'm logged on my computer onto they're having issues again. I hate when that happens. There's another 21 Denver. You can catch up to 22 Denvers. I'm seriously still thinking about doing a dirty nickel book. I really am seriously thinking about doing that. That would take a while to fill up. Well, I got the 22 Philly filled up. That's why I'm working on the 22 Denver and 21 Denver. There's going to be 21 Philly and maybe 20 Philly. Well, let the red beans cook a little bit longer. I tell you what, I went to Taco Bell today. Oh my God. 2 burritos, Supremes. It was $11 and some change. With the drink, it was $16 total. I said, okay, that won't happen again. Gotta check every coin for cuts. Every coin needs to be checked. You never know when one's gonna pop out. Denver. I'm not ready for Denver's yet. I guess I'll go ahead and take it out of the S. Oh, I scraped the 69. That's back into the return. That's okay. I'll find it again. I'm not digging down that bucket of nickels. I've never been to Washington, D.C. I wonder, there's a train on Amtrak that goes from New Orleans to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I doubt it. 60. It's in rough shape. I'm not going to keep that one. Usually I keep them, but that one I'm not keeping. On to the next set of 3. So a guy, Grizzly Custom, made me 3 coin holders. I tried to tip him a few extra bucks, but he returned me the money. But he made me 3. I really need to clean them up, prime them, and paint them to protect the plastic. And there's my internet again. So I got got 30 rows of 24 Denver sitting over there on the floor. I quit supplying dominoes with change. It's getting to be too much of a hassle. Actually, the general manager found out that she wasn't too happy that I was doing that. Up the clothes on the dryer to get ready for bed tonight. Wash clothes because I need socks. I don't like throwing my machine all the way up with clothes like some people do. Try to do a load about every 3 days. 4 days, just depends. There you see, we're getting, got ourselves another little beehive. It's a class 2. You see that top one? Let's see. So a little edge right there. Then this one's coming out right there. And it looks like a third one's starting to pop out right there. So the die is breaking up is what was happening. They're very common, but they don't get a lot of love in the coin collecting community. You can't get a designation by the grading companies for them. I like to pull them out because it's something new. Never saw these on the pre 2006 2004 nickels or 2003 on back. Never saw beehives. I guess that to do with the new metals they use for making dyes and how they make the dyes. Okay, get this right down. Go dish me up some red beans. Eat that while I hunt. Okay, this is a decent 82. Got a little bit of steps, but you got the door, you got the transom light. So yeah, I keep in that one. .22 Philly. So I'm looking for splittings on the letters for double dies and the letters. I haven't seen those in a long time. I've got a few over the years. I want a coin scope that's got yellow LED lights. These ones are too bright. See, you get a reflective splash. I could put the coin on there, the cone that came with it, that still does it. Still does it. And I hope I have some more enough tomorrow to take to work. Red beans. So red beans and rice. I have a quick. I like doing the correct way, but if I'm doing it during the week, I have a quick version. 4 to 5 cans of red beans. Don't drain it. Just dump it onto saute. Well, start with your onions and bell peppers cut up and sauteed down. Okay. 4 cans of red beans. Fill each can about halfway with water to finish rinsing out the can because the syrup has got flavor in from the red beans. And sometimes they help sticking it up because sometimes the beans get crushed in the can while they're being canned. So it helps sticking up the red beans sauce a little bit. So I do a little salt, pepper, paprika, smoked, a little bit of chili powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just a little bit for taste, that's all. And if I want to make it more Italian style, then I'll go ahead and Italian season into it. There we go. We got a nice little die crack right there. This is actually a cool one because it's running here, up to here, down. It's kind of across right there. They go all the way across the base. Oh, that's just dirt. So we got a nice little die crack there. And for the sausage, instead of cutting up sausage, buy like a little pack of Smokies. I usually get the beef. If you get the pork, you have to pre-cook the pork. The beef, you don't. Now, get it going once it gets good, hot, and bubbling. Add about a little bit of rice to it. Okay, okay, this is what I call you got two little beehives right here and right here. And there's a little bit of raised metal right up in here. So it's curving like this. So eventually all this broke out. And that'd be a 2020p. Okay, let me go get my food dish up. It should be cooked up enough. You gotta go get my bowl, spoon, dish it all up. One, two, three. Gotta get up out of my chair for this. Okay, got my food. I can eat all hunt. Done it before. All right. Add about 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke and just let it cook. I'm ready to eat. Add the rice to the pot. You only have one pot to cook. Clean. Some people don't like that. I do. Learn that in Boy Scouts. The less you have to clean, the more time you have to have fun with when you're out camping. There's a nice 61. Billy. Machine doubling. Actually, do more of a worn die, or the die just wasn't tightened down properly, and it moved on the strike. In this case, it's strike doubling. Oh, 24 Philly. Yay. That's our second run of this hunt. I put one in the book. So, all right. Hold on 1 second. I'm putting a piece of paper down here. So what I'm doing, come on, stupid paper, stay down. There we go. So what I do on this 24 Philly, I got a piece of paper stuck in here from the last time I found some in the last box. Though I know how many I got in this hunt. Oh, I know I got put one in this book. '17 Philly. I remember 2017 Philly. No, I not found any beehives on any 2025s. Now, I left it on the 24th because I've seen some on eBay for sale. This is a dirty coin. Definitely will qualify for a book. That's a 2000 Philly. One down, probably 70s or 60s. No, it's an A2. Keep meaning to buy hot sauce for my red beans. '17 Denver. I need a Philly one. So here in Louisiana, we have a place called Avery Island. That's where they make Tabasco sauce. The last time I was in there, I was in junior high. I think I was 12 or 13. I forgot how old I was. I haven't been back there since. I know they expanded the factory a couple times since then. So basically, it's an island in the middle of a swamp. It's actually a salt dome. And it's surrounded by bayou water. You got to cross a bridge to get to it. I don't qualify for a dirty book. Don't find a lot of beehives on Denver's. Occasionally, I might cross a small one. So what I'm trying to do with the more modern nickels, trying to get the best, put them in the tube for future use. Trying to pull out the AUs. So now this be XF40. You don't count the damage because you got almost full steps across. It's 2003, huh? Yeah, Denver. Mm-hmm. I'm on the book right now. Now, the books I'm filling out came from Littleton Coin Company. I had to order those from them. Now, if you don't have a coin shop and you're more than 3-4 hours away from the city that might have one, you might want to deal with them. They are expensive. Regular coins are overpriced, but for supplies, they're right on the dot. The books are nice. So, plus I have bought quarters that I cannot get my hands on to put into my books. So I've done that. I will admit to doing that. Yeah, we got 1940. This is probably a G6. And it's a Philly. See how the letters are mushing into the rim? It's usually an indication of a G6. I think that's right. So this nickel so far in this hunt. That's what the book says. Those are quarters, and then for the dimes, go back to nickels, half dimes, nickels. There's a Buffalo, something for Jefferson. G4, G6, and there's not going to be a VG8. Yeah, right now. Too much wearing on the Monticello building. All right, 2004. Peace, Philly. Okay. Now I have to look at closer. To drop the scope down closer, look at it. I think I see some splitting. But yes, they're just on my first double die of the 2004 nickels. So my witching hour is 10 o'clock. If I'm still in the middle of a row open, I will finish it all for the night. Start a little late. We're almost done with 6 rows in an hour. So we'll see how far we can get by 10 o'clock. That was in the parking lot. Worked at one McDonald's. Shit, I don't know one in here. Shit. Oh my God. Corners are fine and drive through alone that were tore up were crazy looking. So a few things when it worked at McDonald's and drive through. I can't mention here on the on YouTube. The coolest thing I ever did see, the guys in a convertible. It was like 35 degrees outside. It's him and his girlfriend. He had the top down. What we got here? 1964. I thought it was new. He had this. Oh, we got another little beehive. A little class 1 beehive right there. It's just junk. We got another one on that side. We got a class 1 on one side and a class 2 on the other side. That's the second double beehive I found like that. All right, show you this one. Okay, I found 3 new beehives so far. Cool. Here's one I showed earlier tonight. Yep. So I think tonight, I've been playing MechWarrior and I got off, but I think tonight I'm going to sit down and play games on the phone. What's crazy, I'm finding money older than my dad and my mom. Not by much on these Jefferson nickels, but I'm finding them. No silver. I've been full before. Ain't nobody in here. Welcome in, y'all. I only found a couple beehives. I just found a 1940 nickel, and that's about it. The box has been kind of light on finds. Oh, 3 new beehives. Up to 9 24 Denvers. Now this hunt, I just found a 24 Philly. Where people go? Yep. Hopefully I might get a proof this go around too. Found one last week. That is damage to the side of the coin. I can see it from here. Yep. There's a big gash right there on the side. So they're gonna have the 17 affiliates to finish out this book. Except for the 2026s, which I haven't seen none yet in my area. So this weekend, when I get those cars, we're going to be looking for West Point, silver, if any. Die chips. So Friday, tomorrow I'm calling it. Oh, got another Denver. 24, that gives us 10 for the hunt. You want to get me adjusted of the piece. It's not been trying since last April. Get somebody to take my case, get my truck paid off because somebody ran stop sign and totaled my car. I wasn't in it, but nobody don't want to take the case. So I'm going to go to adjusted the piece and ask for the max you can get is 5,000. And I can pay CarMax off. Use that money to pay down my debt on the bank, or actually my current truck to my mom and dad. And so I called the mortgage company about the increase. It's going to be another shortage this year. They still need to talk to them about that. I'm at the problem get my storage built. I don't know. I need to get one. I really do. Here we at work and got nothing to draw. Right now, Buffalo is still winning the lead on the Whisper Journey series. Nothing there. That's just trash. Give me another bowl of red beans and rice. Oh, who's over in here? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me some more food. coming back. There's some more food. I don't have enough red beans to take to work tomorrow. Oh well. The amount of sausage. Go someplace to eat tomorrow for lunch. Keelboat. Hello, come and go, people coming and going. Oh, that one from the book with the die chip in it. Now I start working on the 97s on forward. Oh, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yeah. So I'm looking for the nice ones from 97 through 2016 and put into the next book. I got a few in that book. That would definitely qualify for a dirty book. No, not nice enough. That'd be in the other book. Here's that one. That was a nice one. Check the reverse. I just realized that. I look, but then look at it. Okay. So that's how you hunt. Look for the nice ones, but these books. Now, you're more than happy, feel free to buy books and put the worst looking ones of each year in that book and have a dirty coin collection. That was not nice enough. A lot of damage to it. There we go, another Denver. That makes number 11 for this hunt. And then I'm gonna put my average about 9 per box now. That's a nice beehive right there. Must be a class 1. The dyed chip, little tiny dyed chip in between the T and the Y and the E and the R. Little bitty tiny dyed chip right there in the hair. I'll point that out to y'all. Just right there. Wee tiny dyed chip. Four more shorts to make. E and the R dyed chip. This is 21 Philly. Little small beehive there. No, I'm not going to keep this one. Denver. '96 Philly. 25 Denver. '25 Denver. 22 Denver. All right, got one. Did see something cool last night on Facebook here in Baton Rouge. We have the #1 park system in the nation, I think it is, for a city. There's a street near me called Frenchtown Road. At the end of Frenchtown Road, there used to be a couple of houses, which the park bought out past railroad track. They bought all the houses up, except for one, I think. No, they did buy it. That's right, they did buy it. And they have a hiking trail you can take. And there's 2 rivers that meet. Ooh, 25 Philly. They meet right there. You can see it from another road called Florida Boulevard, which is actually a highway. You can actually drive from Baton Rouge probably to Pensacola on. It's US 190. It was there. That's what they used to travel on, go back to Florida before the interstate was built. Well, you can see where the two rivers meet right there. The Comite, it's one river's called the Comite River, one's called the Amite River. Amite River divides East Bainbridge Parish and Livingston Parish up. We don't have counties, we have parishes. 2015, Philly? Yeah, right there. Well, Breck bought all that property at the end of Frenchtown Road. But back when I was a kid, that property surrounding these two houses was a hunting club. So, Breck went in and he put trails you can hike. You can hike on the edge of the Comite River. You have a giant bamboo forest, which I've actually hiked down to, and those things are almost 9-10 inches in diameter. They're huge. On this weekend, they have a cross-country fun run. We get to run, people who can run down those trails. It's a 5-mile trail run, which includes run alongside a train track for about 3/4 of a mile, I guess. Now, the two houses that were there, one was owned by a friend of mine's family. Mom passed away, God, I say in 99, maybe 2000. She was an antique dealer. Her husband, who's an architect, passed away 7 years after that. But for years, the kids were fighting over the property. 24 acres total, 2 acres wide, 12 deep. Never find out who's going to get what property. So, well, that's how to divide it. I said that to my friend Mike. And I saw him a couple years after his dad passed away. I said, dude, y'all pick one side of the property, put a road down it, and divide the property by 7 parts. And you just get a surveyor to verify the division. So, with 7 kids, 12, I mean, so you take 7, it's 5. It was like an acre and 5/8 of land. Well, the Breck Park system finally got a judge to make them sell it to them. They tore down the warehouse. But 2016, the end of that road was almost 25 feet underwater. Section 66, nickel. no 65s yet. I just realized that. Or 67s or 68. Well, we're on the, let's see, 12, 11, 10. Those are the numbers. We got 3 more left in the box. Maybe go ahead and just do it all tonight. You just get it done with. It's 9:49. I think I'm going to stop with 6 rows left for tomorrow night. Because I want to go watch some TV and play some games. And I got finished doing my laundry. So thank y'all who came out tonight. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to get some pulled pork and a barbecue sandwich for supper tomorrow night. I don't know which one I'm going to get. Oh, no, I know, dude. I go to the gas station and buy me and get fried chicken. Go wash my truck. Actually, I'll wash my truck, then come back and get the fried chicken. And I'll be burning gas. Well, good luck in y'all's hunts. Remember, always check both sides of your coins. You never know what you're going to find. And y'all have a good evening. And I am out.